back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setup. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, so starting off here with the 2-week chart, this candle doesn't close for another 11 days and 3 hours, but I'm starting to see some curvature here on the stochastics RSI, like we want to start rolling over. We're also picking up some bearish divergence here on this indicator. We are a little bit far away from the 21-day moving average, which is at 92,554. Currently, the price of Bitcoin is at 107,650. It's 5:27 p.m. Eastern time. So we still have a lot of time, but I just wanted to get you guys aware that we are starting to roll over here. So we might get some more bearishness in the future. Now, on the weekly chart, we're having a lovely green engulfing candle. Again, 4 days and 3 hours before this candle closes. The 21-day moving average is at 95,021. We are rolling over here and the stochastics RSI, but something's telling me like maybe we could hump back up. Maybe that'll save the day for us. Take a look at the 6-day. It does look like we were curving up, but let's see, when we zoom in, it still kind of looks like we are coming down. So maybe the weekly is going to continue going down, but we are above the 21 moving average, which is good. On the 5-day chart, we still have more room to continue going down on the stochastics. 4 days before this candle closes as well. The last candle was a nice bullish green hammer here that wicked us all the way back up from the 21 moving average, so that's bullish. The 4-day chart is starting to reset. We still have more room to continue going down though, but look, again, we are above the 21 moving average, so that's good as well. This one closes in 2 hours and 31 minutes, so this might be interesting to look at in a couple of hours to see where we are. The 3-day chart, the stochastics still are down here. We might be here for a while. This is taking a long time to reset, but we are above the 21 moving average. I have a flag on the weekly, and as you can see, we're starting to poke out of the flag, so this is giving me some bullish vibes, especially if we could reset and start coming back up. On the 2-day chart, we still have this W pattern here on the stochastics RSI, so it looks like we're going to continue going up, and we're finally above the 21 moving average. This candle also closes in about 2 hours and a half, so if we could close above the 21, that is going to be bullish. On the daily stochastics, we're low, we're going on the way up. This is moving pretty fast because we did make a pretty fast move from like 98k to where we are now. Today we hit, I think it was like around 108,000 or something like that, 108,200. So we are finally above the 21 moving average. Yesterday we closed good. Today this candle closes in the 2 hours and a half, so we can maintain this momentum up. This is going to be bullish for us as well. We put on the patterns, we could see that we are poking out of the flag here, and we've been tracing the flag pretty good despite we fell out of it here and we bounced off that 80 moving average. The 22-hour chart is now starting to get a little bit toppy here with the stochastics, so this is kind of showing me that this move might get stuck somewhere around 110, 109. Frankly, we got to be careful even right now with 108 because it's already starting to get toppy, so I wouldn't be surprised if we fell down a little bit. The 21 moving average is at 104,400, starting to get a little bit far away from that, so we have to be careful. Now on the 10-hour chart, we are far away from the 21. That's at 104 also, 76. 2 hours and a half before we close, this kind of is looking like tweezer tops. If we end up closing like this, the RSI is also pointing down. All in all, we are above the 21 and the 200. The 8-hour chart also, stochastics are starting to roll up. This is kind of looking to me like a rising wedge, and a rising wedge, they usually break down. We are far away from the 21. That's also at 104. So a lot of things are signaling to me that maybe we might go up one more time and then fall down to around 104, 105. On the 4-hour chart, these stochastics have been dragging here for a while, so at some point we're gonna drop. The RSI also looks, look, a double top here on the RSI, so it also looks like we want to come down. Rising wedge, we're far away from the 21 as well, so the 200 is at 105,882, so maybe we get some support here if we were to fall back down. But again, I'm not trusting these higher moves yet unless we could really get above the 21 and the 200. The 21 moving average is also at a 104. We're still kind of far, so best case scenario is maybe we start going sideways here and let the 21 cross the 200. Once we touch price action, boom, then we could blast up. Now on the 1-hour chart, I left you guys yesterday with this flag and it's already breaking out. It hasn't broken straight up out, it's been like dragging and grinding its way up, so this is pretty good. Like I said, today we made it to about 108,135. so honestly, even though this flag's measured move is scheduled to go to about 110,500, 500, I would start taking profits from now, because you just never know if we could fall down. The 21-day moving average is at 106,994. Let's call it 107,000. That's not too far. But look at this. If we zoom into the stochastic RSI, we kind of look like we want to start rolling over. It's not giving me the momentum that we're going to continue going up, especially with the 4-hour chart, stochastics being so high. At some point, we're getting some drop. If I take a look at the 3-hour, we're already starting to come down to the 2-hour. We're already on the way down. So I don't see us getting a blast up. And if we do, that's going to be the last leg for a while, and then until we could reset. So I would consider taking some profits. Again, not financial advice. You guys do whatever you want, but just in case. Or you could wait for the whole measured move if you got the courage to do that. Now on the 15-minute chart, stochastics are on the way down, and as you can see, we're starting to lose the 21 moving average. This candle closes in about 11 minutes when I'm recording this video. This kind of looks like a cup and handle possibly, unless we lose this 50 moving average here. Now yesterday I did draw a flag on the 15-minute chart, and this flag should have broken us out to 107,015. As you can see, we've gone well above that, so this is a winning trade. If anyone took this 15-minute flag, congratulations. I scalped this a little bit. Now we have to see and hope that this 1-hour flag is going to break us out to 110. So overall, guys, I'm seeing us possibly making a move to 109, 110, and then getting some resistance there and possibly coming back down. Some things are correlating to about 105,000 if we do fall down. Hopefully we could maintain that support. I'm going back to the original plan, which is we're going to range from 103 to 110 until we are told otherwise. If I see momentum and strength, low stochastics, and we're like at 112, then I would think that we are going to be making it to like 117, 120. But until then, we have to be very careful with that resistance above us at 110K. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.